I get so many questions on how I grew my Instagram account so fast. I literally just started using Instagram for my business around basically a year ago, and now I have nearly 10,000 followers. When I started off Instagram, I had basically 300 followers. So in the span of a year, I have gained 10,000 followers. Let's just let that hang. Like 10,000, that's like 10,000 people. If I had $1 for every follower I had, I would have $10,000. And like, wow, that's like a lot of money. So I get a lot of questions of people asking me, like, how did you grow so fast? What do you do to maintain traffic? How do you continue growing after you've reached a peak? Well, that is why I have created today's video, so stay tuned if you really want to know how you can grow your Instagram just like I grew mine. This isn't a video of me selling you any products. Like, I'm not gonna be like, go buy my ebook or anything. Like, I do have an ebook out that talks more in depth about how to grow your Instagram, so if you want to know, I will leave the link to that down below. But today, I'm just going to be talking about the basic steps that you can take that are super easy and like anybody can do to grow your Instagram account. The first thing that I'm going to talk about is your quality of picture. I see so many accounts that are like filled with horrible pictures. They're blurry and like dark. Nobody is going to want to see a dark, blurry picture. They want to see something cool and exciting, bright, sharp, and focused. So if you want to become an Instagram model, or you want to become a beauty guru, or you want to become a photographer famous onto the internet, make sure you are using sharp, bright, clear, focused pictures. Posting high quality pictures will give you more attention to your account because people are interested in what you're posting, which in turn will lead to more followers. Nice and easy. Second, we're going to talk about how often you should be posting. You should not be posting any more than 5 times a day. 5 times a day is kind of, I personally don't even really post. I only post 3 times a day, but you can post 5 times a day. If you had an exciting day and you have a whole bunch of pictures you want to upload and share with your community. Personally, I would suggest only uploading 3. If you do decide you want to upload 5 times a day, space your postings out. Do not post every 2 hours. Leave at least 2 hours in between each post, so maybe 3 or 4 hours before posting again. But personally, again, I suggest leaving it to 3, once in the morning, once in the afternoon, and once in the evening. Posting a lot will make you a spam account, which whenever you try to do anything to like hashtags or anything, Instagram's going to filter you and you're not going to rank in any of the hashtags. So if you want more traffic, limit the amount of things that you're posting throughout the day and make sure you're spacing enough time between each post before posting again. I have a little checklist here so I don't forget anything. Okay, next I wanted to talk about the best times to post. If you are somebody who is trying to make your Instagram basically a business, I highly recommend that you sign up to Instagram or transform your Instagram account into a business account. By creating your Instagram account into a business account, your Instagram will give you analytics. These analytics will allow you to view how many followers you've gained or lost that week, how many impressions you have, what your top pictures are for the week or all time, when your followers are most active on Instagram, and what days of the week they're most active on Instagram. This helps so much. Now that I've transformed my Instagram account into a business account, I kind of know like, oh hey, I'm not going to post at certain times of the day because literally nobody's on. For me personally, Wednesdays at 8 p.m. are my most active time, so I try to really make sure that I post the most important and the most post I'm proud of on Wednesday at 8 p.m. So by being able to see all the different kind of analytics, it really will help you to rein in your traffic and get the most amount of hits that you possibly can. It's free to upgrade your account to a business Instagram. You just have to connect it to a Facebook page, not your personal like Facebook like as a person, but a page. Next, we are going to talk about the shadow ban. Not a lot of people know about this, but let me tell you, Instagram is a little sneaky. The shadow ban on Instagram is basically like if you use certain hashtags, like I know Curvy is one, and photography and nature. Those are all part of this shadow ban. If you use these hashtags, like, okay, if you use these hashtags, they're not going to show up. Your picture's not going to show up in the hashtag rank. Like, that doesn't make any sense, but I'm trying to explain it. Basically, people use these hashtags too much, and so Instagram's like, ugh, let's not, and they ban it, so you're not going to get any resulting traffic and using the hashtags that are part of the shadow ban. I would highly recommend looking up hashtags in the shadow ban. I will do my best to remember what hashtags are in the shadow ban and then comment down below which ones are in, but limit yourself to not using any shadow ban hashtags. Connecting onto that idea, hashtags are so important. They literally will define how much traffic you get on your Instagram account. First, I want to talk about you should be using all 30 of your hashtags. Don't be like, oh, well, only losers use 30 hashtags. If you are serious about your business, use all 30 hashtags. You can leave these hashtags in like a paragraph below. You can leave them in the comments section, whatever you prefer. I kind of like to switch it up. I have to pause because my throat's dry. So, you want to use all 30 of these hashtags. Secondly, you don't want to use a lot of hashtags that have more than 1 million posts to it. I like to leave mine to less than 100,000. So I use a lot of hashtags that have less than 100,000 posts to them. The reason behind this idea is that if you post to like Instagood or hashtag InstaBeauty, you are literally being flooded with all these other people who are using the same hashtag, so your account is never really going to get the attention that it deserves. Your picture isn't going to be, it's just going to be like all of the other people using the same hashtag. So if you want to stick out, try to use hashtags in the same niche as you. So if you're a makeup artist, you're not going to be using the hashtag cake or bakery or like anything like that. Stick to your niche. So I wouldn't suggest using a lot of spammy tags like for follow, follow for follow, Instagood, InstaBeauty. Don't use those because there's so many other people using them. You want to refine your traffic to get more attention to your account. You want to have a consistent amount of traffic, and you want to also gain traffic by posting about your niche. So by sticking to these smaller size hashtags in your niche, you will then bring in more traffic. So yeah, that's all I have to say about hashtags. Last, this is something that not a lot of people think about, but interacting with Instagram is so important. You're not going to get a lot of attention to your account if you just sit there and you post, but don't ever interact with your followers or anybody else on Instagram. Interacting with your followers is really nice, like commenting back or liking or answering any questions that your followers leave in the comment section. That will help to, you know, like, oh, I feel so special that he commented back. It'll help to answer questions. It will make your account useful, which is what you want your business to be. You want people to want or need your business, even if it's just in the sense of answering questions. They're coming to your Instagram for knowledge or inspiration. So use that to your advantage. Interact with your followers, maybe gain some new ideas for posts or anything in the questions they ask. So you want to interact with your followers, but you also want to interact with other people on your Instagram. Not just your, I said your Instagram, but not just your Instagram. You want to interact with all sorts of people. So remember how I just said you want to use hashtags that have less than 1 million posts, but preferably less than 100,000 posts? Go to those hashtags and look at other pictures that have been posted using those small hashtags. Comment, go and like all the pictures in their account. Doing this will, like, if you go and like all the pictures in somebody's account, they're like, wow, and you blow up their phone, and then they'll come and take a look at your Instagram page, and if you have quality pictures and you're not posting too much, they're gonna be like, okay, this looks like a good person to follow, and they'll follow you. I would not suggest going and commenting the same thing on everybody's account. You want to make sure each comment is personal to that specific person or that specific post, because like you want to grab their attention and make them feel special. You want to create a one-on-one connection with them, and by posting a very plain Jane generic comment, you're not going to do that, so you're just going to be wasting your time. That is everything that I have done to raise my following amount in such a short amount of time. 10,000 followers in basically a year is so much, and I'm so grateful for all of my followers. So if any of you have any questions, I always want to hear from you, so let me know what your questions are in the comment section down below, and I would love to see you